Hi guys, it's Jack from J&D Bushcraft, and today I'm teaching my friend David how to blacksmith. I haven't done blacksmithing long, but I've already created a hammerhead, an axe, a tomahawk from an old hammerhead, and today I'm going to give him the basics on pointing and curling with just flat handles. So this should be fun, guys. Yes. I've created a simple breakdown forge, and I got an axe stump, an air intake, using some normal, what do you say? Just some metal slabs really to beat on, and a little blacksmith there. Right. So, which hand did you? Left. The left hand did you? Your left handed. Yeah, you'll be working an hour. Now, I'm not good enough to make tongs, so I just use some black white stick. What we'll do, we'll clamp it in it. Clamp it in there, and then you'll be working from that, right? So what you'll do is, I'm right-handed. So what you'll do is you lift it, and then do some flatten. What you'll do is you create the point. When you do it, lift the edge, you will hang this, lift the edge flat, so like a screwdriver, turn it 90 degrees, lift it into a square, keep doing it, and then you'll draw into a point. Once you do that, I'll show you that from there. So put that on your left hand then, because you'll be holding, see, that's what you do. But there on then, that's what you do, you draw out. Now, with this, obviously that's what I have to do. Hit it one side, turn it, hit it, and then I created the curve on top. And that's very simple. Different types of hammer. This is a ball peen hammer, that's a cross peen. Ball, cross. Now the ball peen is for making rivets to like hold things together. So it's whether you have a George, you have two metal things to hold it, and there's a pin to it, and that's called a rivet. Now a cross peen can spread metal out. With my axe head, I have to hit it and make indentations and indentations, and because the indentations, when you hit something flat, it squares out. When you hit it with a circle, it flares out 360 degrees. That's just 80 degrees each side. So that's what a cross peen hammer is used for, that's what a ball peen hammer is used for. Now these are pretty nice hammers, so don't expect to get loads of force out of them. Let's see if this fire picks up now. Right. See. Another thing, when you put the metal in the fire, you'll get it, it'll start glowing red, and then it'll turn orange, and then it'll turn yellow, and then before it melts, the surface of it looks like it's going to be turned into liquid, which it does, and then it starts to sparkle. When it starts to sparkle, it's burning so hot, the metal's so hot it'll start to burn, and that's what it does, and then it turns into that shit. So that's called burning the metal up. And if it turns yellow and it starts sparkling, you've burnt it up and you're going to cut the metal. These are heat-proof gloves, you won't burn yourself on. It'll start getting warm, and then you'll be, oh right, keep my hand off it, but you won't burn it. You can hold your hands over the fire for a long time and doing that. I should have done this the other way round. This is one thing we use, is coal. When you burn coal, or heat up coal, it takes out impurities and turns into coke. So if some people call, I use coke or I use coal, it all starts with coal. Coal, you heat it up, takes out impurities, turns into coke, and coke looks like that. It just looks dirty. Coke looks clean, because it is clean, it's like charcoal. You burn wood, turns black, turns into charcoal. Get it? Now, these are just metal slabs. What you'd really use is an anvil. And an anvil is that shit. It has a flat bed. It'd have a flat bed and flat sides. And then it'd have a round nose, a horn. And that horn can turn into circles and shit like that. And then with a flat bed, you'd normally have a square hole called a hardy hole, or you'd have a circle hole called a drifting hole. A drifting hole would be used drift holes to put like sticks in or whatever. Hardy holes are normally used for cutting tools and shit like that. Okay, put that back there. And get some more coal. This fire is going to be hard to kick off because I haven't got much. It's going to be a hard time starting it. So, give me 5 to fucking try and do it. When this fire's lit, guys, I'll come back to it. Jackie Daily Bushcraft, and I'll see you in a bit. Hi guys, I got this back up now. And I'm now starting to heat up a metal. Now thin metal, it heats up very quickly, very quickly. You come by here now, I'll show you. How long have I stuck it in for? A minute? Starting to go red already. It gets hot very quick when air is intruding. One thing you can tell the fires are starting up to smoking a lot. Now that's the coal turning into coke, it's burning off the impurities. See, start to come nice and off already. Now because this is thin metal, it won't need to be out hot. If you stand in the, well, don't want to get in the way of the camera, dude. Come on. Right, you start beating there, now it's cold. Turn it into flat. 39 degrees. See, it's got cold already. Because this is the third heat now, it don't take that long.
I don't want to be like hands-on to watch.
You want to watch, yeah?
That's what I do?
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather learn then.
Then you can learn and do it here. It's easy to stand there and look at it. What do you do? Okay, I'm just going to let it go all the way. Yeah, you see how easy it was just to do that pipe? You could have done it with a hammer like that and just gone and beat it. Nothing not even easy, mate. I rely on my gloves too much for it, okay? It's easy to hold it, to hold. Tongs are the worst. I hate using tongs because you have to keep squeezing, then you have to do, and because you're putting pressure on your hands, it's hard to manipulate it easy. See, it's got white, got a bit yellow right now. I'll show you what I was on about creating metal. We'll just leave that there, and I'll show you in a minute. Now, see it's gone yellow? Yeah. Now what you do when it's on the flat now, turn it on the corners, and make it round now. See, that's pretty round now. What do you do now? Get rid of fire. I'm going to stop bending it. And we're going to do an easy square pattern. See sparkling in. Yeah. Right. Put a bend in it. Knock it back to yourself. Bend it over the edge. Knock it back to yourself. You can do the curls as tight as you want. Yep. Because I haven't got a proper handle, it's hard for me to do it. Will you do it here? Yeah. Sparkling metal. So, I don't know if I did it. Sorry. Yeah, but get some water in it, please. So. Yeah, guys, I'll come back in a minute. See you in 5. We've got an. Hi guys, today, step back, I made this now and I showed David how to do it. I also straightened some straight bar down by there. That's spring steel out of an old coil spring wire. I have to do, it's pretty hard to do that because it's such a small forge. I gotta dig it in and circle it, but I got through half a spring and I'll do the other half of the spring another time. My good old hot chisel, painted red for hot, blue for cold, and yeah, it's pretty alright. What did you think of it today, David?
Well, it's absolutely brilliant. Glad to learn new things.
Well, there we are, guys. You got a brief saying of it. What have you learned? What have you seen things? Oh, that's the camera now. Say things that you think, or key things that you picked up today. What?
Well, I know it's very hot. You've got to put coal in. You've also got to put the, I think it was oil. What did you put in?
Paraffin. Well, paraffin was just an accelerant to start it, just to make it a bit easier to start.
You also got to have certain tools to actually create what you're going to be. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be like a flat cross.
What hammer types are there? There was a flat one and there was a rounded one. Do you remember their names?
I don't know.
Cross something and ball something. Begins with a P. P-E. P-E. Peen. Cross peen and ball peen. So there we are.
Sorry.
Cross peen and ball peen. We just mentioned this. What's this?
This is a... I can't remember the name, but I know it's red for hotness.
Hot. What's it look like?
What does it look like? A chisel.
Yeah, hot chisel. That's all it is. Hot chisel. What happens when you heat up coal?
Well, it goes into a crystal type based cold.
Coke. It turns into coke.
Right.
Coal when you burn it, it turns into coke. Comes when you burn wood, it turns into charcoal. Just refining. What are these?
What are those?
Yeah.
Heat resistant gloves.
There we are. You got one, guys. You got one. How do you point the bar?
How do you point the bar?
To make it into a point. To make it the start of that. How do you?
You started it.
Yeah.
You gotta hit it at the end.
Yeah.
And turn it 180 degrees. 90 degrees, sorry. And then.
Yeah. So when you hit it first, what you turn it into?
A point.
No, when you start the bar off, when you start with the round bar, what do you get it into?
Screwdriver.
He's got a screwdriver type place, don't you?
Yeah.
You turn it 90 degrees in, and you hit there, so it turns into what?
Square.
And then you keep doing that process, don't you?
Yeah.
Was it 90 degrees and then?
Then 90 degrees.
Yeah. And then you turn it back to
90 degrees.
there we are. He's got one thing, guys. Do you remember the name I said for that, but I haven't got it. And it's in that shape.
In that shape.
In that shape. What? Do you remember what that is?
Christ. Wow.
Begins with an A.
A.
Begins with an A. What's it start? What's it sound like? An.
Huh?
Sounds like an. And vial.
Anvil.
Oh fuck, you got that one. What's that called?
What's that called? I was just about to say stove, but it's not.
Fucking hot, the one in the stove. Oh, sorry for the language, guys.
Yeah, forge.
Ah, there we are. Didn't whisper that at all, guys. It's forge. So forge, cross and a cross peen and a
Border peen.
He sucks a question, guys, isn't he? What do you give a rating for this question, guys? Come on. His answers are shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's like you're at school again. I've been in school for 2 years.
Cross peen and a ball peen hammer. And an anvil, or striking face is another one. And then the...
Forge.
There we are. He's got it. There we are, guys. It's Jack. Fucking hell, what the fuck did we just do? It's Jack from JMD Bushcraft. I'll see you around, guys.
Has this? Sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't show you videos. If I couldn't get videos off my phone, for some reason it wouldn't let me upload it to YouTube. But I'll edit it and I'll chuck a video up for that, guys. And I'll see you around.
This is David Phelps.
Oh, yep. And that's David Phelps, who tried to learn the basics but kind of failed. And he wimped out.
Fuck you. Sorry for my